A rash of break-ins in a small Pine Island community targeted more than half a dozen homes, many of them owned by snowbirds. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jane Monreal. For In Your Corner's Carl Fortier talking to one of those victims and a security expert about how you can protect your home while you're away.
Well, between the damage they did and the dollar amount, be close to $3,000.
This Bokeelia woman, who didn't want to be identified, says thieves cost her big bucks when they broke into her home while she was away for a few months over the summer.
So they did manage to break in, stole electronics that we had, TVs, computers.
A few of her neighbors' homes were hit too, along Sun Diet Boulevard, Caloosa Drive, and Hibiscus Avenue. Some of these homes, apparently owned by snowbirds, still have their hurricane shutters up.
Putting hurricane shutters up is the worst thing you can do, because there you're giving the thief, the impression that nobody's there.
Former police chief and security expert Walt Zalisco says for anyone who will be away from home for months at a time, it's much better to have a home watch expert or trusted neighbors put up those shutters only when they're needed. And he says engrave some of your contact info on any belongings a thief might take to a pawn shop, like TVs and computers.
So just put your initials and your cell phone number. The pawnbrokers are going to be reluctant to take that item in to pawn it if they see somebody's identity on the back of it.
This victim says she's hired a security company since thieves broke into her home, and says they'll have to work a lot harder and take a bigger risk if they try it again.
All the windows and doors have motion sensors now on them, and I mean, it's pretty much like Fort Knox now.
In Bokeelia, Carl Fortier, Fox 4, In Your Corner.
And Zalisco says that as an added measure to keep your valuables safe, it's also a good idea to invest in a small storage unit to keep them in while you're gone for an extended time.